Hey everyone, and welcome! Today, we're diving into an educational tool that's so much more than just an app. For many students across Nigeria, it's a real lifeline. It's called Smartbooks, and believe me, it is completely changing the game for what a textbook can be.
So how exactly are they pulling this off? Well, here's our game plan. First, we're going to dig into the very specific learning challenges in Nigeria that this was built to solve. Then, we'll explore its secret weapon, the offline-first solution. After that, we'll check out all the different tutor modes it offers. And finally, we'll see the massive impact it's having on real students, parents, and even schools. All right, so first things first, the Nigerian Learning Challenge. You see, to really get why this solution is so brilliant, you first have to understand the daily hurdles that millions of students and their families are up against. It's not just about getting to school. It's about what happens, or doesn't happen, once they're there.
I mean, this is the question, isn't it? This is what keeps parents, teachers, and school owners up at night. How on earth do you give a child a top-tier education when the most basic infrastructure just isn't reliable? It's a huge challenge, and it's one that affects families in every single corner of the country.
In this slide, this lays out the tough reality. It's basically a stack of massive educational barriers. Physical textbooks are incredibly expensive, especially when a child might need them for 15, 20, even 30 subjects a year. And even if you have a phone or a computer, what good is online learning if the internet is patchy and the power keeps cutting out? You add all that up and you can see why consistent, high-quality learning feels almost impossible for so many. So, how do you build something that can leap over all of those hurdles at once? Well, that's exactly where Smartbooks comes in. It's a really smart, elegant solution that was designed from the ground up for the realities of modern Nigeria. Okay, now this might look super simple, right? Just 3 little words. But honestly, this single feature, working 100% offline, is the absolute game changer. It means every lesson, every interactive game, every single test is already on the device. It makes education accessible whether you're in a busy city or a remote village, with or without a data plan. No internet, no problem.
And that's the key thing to get here. Smartbooks isn't just a folder of PDFs. No way. It's a complete learning ecosystem that fits in your pocket. It mashes together all the official curriculum lessons, engaging videos and audio, and even a voice coach that acts like a digital teacher, all inside one single app. And this slide really breaks down why it works so well. It's all about being practical. It covers multiple Nigerian curriculums, so it's useful everywhere. It runs on pretty much any device you can think of, a parent's Android phone, a school's old Windows desktop, you name it. And, maybe most importantly from a financial standpoint, it replaces a huge heavy stack of expensive books with just one affordable app. Now, this is where things get really cool. See, Smartbooks isn't a one-size-fits-all tool. It actually adapts to what a student needs by using a bunch of different learning modes. It's kind of like having a whole team of specialized tutors in one place. Just think of it like a Swiss Army knife for learning. Each tool has a specific job. You've got your basic textbook mode for studying at your own pace, a structured homeschool mode for more guided learning, an exam mode for older students, plus fun practice games, and even an AI tutor for when you do have internet. So let's compare the two heavy hitters here. Think of textbook mode like your own personal library. You can jump in and explore any subject whenever you want at your own speed. Homeschool mode, though, that's more like having a private tutor show up every single day with a structured lesson plan, making sure you actually master a topic before you're allowed to move on. Now, for older students, the ones staring down those huge exams like WAEC or NICO, this feature is an absolute lifesaver. It actually simulates the pressure of the real exam with a countdown timer and everything. It helps students build confidence, learn to manage their time, and, crucially, it shows them exactly which areas they need to focus on before the big day. And hey, it's not all serious exams and structured lessons. Because let's be real, learning shouldn't always feel like work, right? The gamified modes like Times Table Hero and Spelling Hero turn that boring, repetitive practice into a really fun challenge. And for those moments when a kid is just truly stuck on something, that AI tutor is there to give instant answers, as long as there's a connection. Okay, so we've seen the what and the how, but what about the so what? What does all this mean for the bigger picture? Let's take a look at the ripple effect this is having on the entire education community. What's so amazing is that everybody wins. For students, it's this super engaging, all-in-one tool that actually makes learning fun. For parents, it's the incredible peace of mind you get from knowing your child has a private tutor available 24/7.
And for schools, it's a game-changing way to slash textbook costs and give their teachers some much-needed backup. And you don't have to take my word for it. This quote from a school proprietor and Legos just says it all. It hits on that exact problem we talked about at the very beginning. How do you get quality, affordable learning materials into the hands of every single student? Well, here's your answer.
So you're probably wondering, okay, this sounds great, but what does it cost? Let's take a look. That single user license for a full year of access to every single subject is 35,000 naira. I mean, when you think about the cost of buying dozens of different physical textbooks, it's a fraction of the price. And of course, there are bulk options for schools too. So what's the big takeaway from all this? We've seen a huge problem, educational inequality, and we've seen a solution that was tailor-made to fix it. It leaves you with this one really powerful thought. What happens when every child, no matter where they live or how much money their family has, gets access to a world-class tutor that fits right in their pocket? Smartbooks might just be showing us the answer.